So during COVID, we started about the COVID virus. Now we start about the SIR. It's also another kind of virus affecting the whole nation. So the election commission is spreading lies. They are telling lies openly and knowingly. Now they want to throw some people excluded from the electoral system. So exclusion is the basic principles of Manuvadi, the Sanatanis, the BJP.
SIR, Special Intensive Revision, is the new fever that is spreading across India. Tamil Nadu is among 12 states where the Election Commission has rolled out the second phase of SIR. As Tamil Nadu is getting ready for the 2026 Assembly polls, it is very much important to know how the SIR process is being carried out in the state. We are reporting from the ground in Villupuram district. This district has 7 assembly segments and 1 Lok Sabha segment. We will be talking to voters and also meet Villupuram Lok Sabha MP Mr. Ravikumar from the VCK party on how the SIR is being carried out. சரி, இந்த தடவை ஓட்டு போட்டதுக்கு எஸ்ஐஆர் அப்படின்ட்டு ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஒரு ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்து ஃபில் பண்ணி நீங்கள் எங்கே ஓட்டு போட்டீங்க, உங்களுக்கு யாராவது ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்தாங்களா? இது வரைக்கும் ஃபார்ம் எதுவும் உங்களுக்கு வரல? படிவம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதை பற்றி தெரியுமா? அதை பற்றி ஒன்றும் தெரியாது. ஓட்டு போடுறதுக்கு ஒரு ஃபார்ம்லாம் கொடுத்து ஃபோட்டோ ஒட்டி அதை ஃபில் பண்ணுங்கிற டீட்டெயிலாம் சொல்லியிருக்காங்களா? இதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு யாராவது உங்களுக்கு ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்களா?
பொலப்படியாகவே இந்த ஃபார்மை வாங்கி அப்படியே வச்சிருக்கிறோம். இன்னும் மேற்கொண்டு என்ன ஓட்டுனா கிளியர் பண்ணி கொடுத்தா நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
புதுசாக இனிமேல் ஓட்டு போடணும் அப்படின்னா நீங்கள் ஓட்டு போட்டது, உங்கள் அப்பா இல்லாட்டி உங்கள் அம்மா இல்லாட்டி உங்கள் ஹஸ்பண்ட் ஓட்டு போட்ட இடம் அதெல்லாம் ஒரு ஃபார்மில் ஃபில் பண்ணி கொடுக்கணும்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அதை பற்றி கேள்விப்பட்டீங்களா? எதுவுமே தெரியல அதை பற்றி. We will go to the ground and also meet Villupuram MP from the VCK party, Mr. Ravikumar, to find out how SIR is being rolled out in this constituency. Your party wants to be the voice of marginalised people, people from the oppressed class. How do you help them to get through this SIR process?
Now VCK become the recognized party of Tamil Nadu. So we can appoint BLA 2s.
You got a card ready for them?
Yeah, ready for them. We have prepared this card for our BLA 2s and distribute the ID
so card. These agents will go along with the BLOs?
Yes,
they can
BLOs.
verify the voter list?
Yes. Assist the BLOs also and voters also to fill. எலெக்ஷன் கமிஷனுடைய வெப்சைட்டு அந்த இதில் போய் கம்ப்யூட்டரில் போய் பார்த்து அதை குறிக்கணுங்கிறாங்க. உங்களால் முடியுமா? அது
எனக்கு குறிக்க தெரியாது. மற்றவங்க யாரும் குறிச்சு கொடுத்தா நான் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
ஆமாம், இதில் உங்கள் பேர் பட்டதில் உங்கள் அப்பா பேர் இல்லாட்டினா வீட்டுக்கார பேர் அது வேணும், அவரோட அட்டை நம்பர் வேணும். அதெல்லாம் உங்களால் எப்படி எடுக்க முடியும்?
Has she voted in earlier elections? What is the difficulty in getting this form filled?
வயசு நம்ம உங்களுக்கு 60 வயசு. She is now 60 years old. She has voted many elections, but in this form they ask the details of her parents, but her parents are no more, and they ask the details of her husband. Her husband was also no more, so she cannot fill up these details. Her son and daughter-in-law gone away for work, and they are not available in the house. But she has to fill up all the forms. So it's not possible to fill up all the forms of the family members.
நாங்கள் என்னன்றனா இந்த ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்துருக்காருல, அந்த மோடி கொடுத்து அனுப்பிச்சார் பேர், அவரே ஃபுல் பண்ணி அவர் எத்தனை ஆள் அனுப்புகிறாரு கவர்மெண்ட்லேருந்து அனுப்பிச்சி விட சொல்லுங்கள் அவங்க இடத்துலேருந்து. நாங்கள் எல்லாத்தாச்சும் கேட்குறாங்கன்னா எங்கள் ஊரில் இருக்கிற ப்ரூஃப் மட்டும் தான் கேட்க முடியும். எங்கள் அம்மா ஊரில் இருக்கிற ப்ரூஃபெல்லாம் நாங்கள் போய் அலைஞ்சி போயிட்டு வாங்கிட்டு வந்து கொடுக்கணும்னு கிடையாது.
Because many persons are not voting regularly. Only 70% of voters are voting regularly. So they are not very particular about getting the voter ID and complete the forms. But we are asking the people don't ignore, because this is not the voter ID alone. It's also your citizenship. It's linked with the citizenship. If you lose your vote, then your citizenship will be disputed.
Sir, if SIR is going to affect genuine voters, the allegation leveled up by many opposition parties like you, if it is going to affect many genuine voters, I think even the ruling party will also feel the pinch, right? But why the opposition parties are making bigger noise?
So not only the ruling party, we see it's a danger to the universal franchise. So now we have universal franchise, we have equality in political sense. But what the BJP government is doing, they want to destroy the equality ensured by the constitution. So it's not a danger to the election, who are winning, who are losing. It's not a question of winning the election. It's a question of losing the citizenship. They indirectly connected the whole SIR exercise with the NRP.
Sir, your constituency is dominated by migrant workers. So, what kind of specific difficulties you have witnessed on ground in this SAR process?
See, the SIR forms are distributed by BLOs. Now the BLOs are going house to house and giving the forms. When the migrant worker is away from his house, they give the form to his relatives, our parents, our close relatives, brothers. So in many villages, the whole family is migrated to other states. From our district, people are working in Maharashtra, Odisha, Delhi, and various states. During COVID pandemic, we have organized to special trains to bring them back to our constituency. So during COVID, we scared about the COVID virus. Now we scared about the SIR. It's also another kind of virus affecting the whole nation.
So how transparent and accessible is this SAR process?
The SIR process, they declared SIR for 12 states and union territories now. They started the exercise only November 4th. Why they didn't do that during Bihar election? See, the election commission know very well. The Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal is going to face the election 23. If they started the exercise along with Bihar, nothing, we will get more time. Now they give only 30 days. So they don't want to make it foolproof. They don't want to register all the voters. The intention behind the SIR is to deny voting rights to sizable population, particularly rural, illiterate, poor population, particularly socially vulnerable groups, particularly minority groups. They want to exclude them from the election process.
But you know what? Election Commission declared that they received 0 appeals after this SAR in Bihar.
So it's a complete lie. No? Yogendra Yadav and his team, they have detected 1.36 crore voters anomaly. Anomaly in addresses, fake address, bogus address, and more than 14 lakh double voters. They have identified. How can the election commission say like that? So now Rahul Gandhi exposed the vote theft happened in Haryana. The election commission is keeping mum. So the election commission is spreading lie. They are telling lie openly. They knowingly do that.
So, do you mean to say the Election Commission is not acting with its own powers?
Yes, by passing the law, say, without any discussion in the parliament, the BJP government passed a law bypassing the Supreme Court judgment in the appointment of election commissioners. In the law, they gave immunity to the election commissioner. You cannot sue them for their deed in any court of law. So even Prime Minister has no such immunity. But this law gives enormous power next to President of India. Why? They use the ruling government want to use the election commission in favor of them. So the election commission doing service to their masters. Now they become the tie of ruling government, BJP government.
The Election Commission says the BLOs and the BLAs, the booth level officers and the booth level agents from the political parties, they can verify actually your own party's cadres. The BLAs can go and verify the list. So still why many people like leaders from opposition parties like you are worried that you would lose many voters?
Election Commission provides the BLA too only for recognized parties. Only recognized party
Can afford can play okay.
appoint a BLA too, not all the parties. So these are also a discrimination between the political parties, registered party and recognized party. So and they give some priority to national parties also.
Sir, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin himself has mentioned that this form has a lot of confusions. What kind of help a person needs to fill the form?
No, they ask the details of parents or spouses and the details of 2002 SIR. So we cannot deduct the 2002 SIR easily. So it's not possible for a layman to fill up the form.
But I'm just wondering, as an opposition party, do you think it's just because it was introduced by the BJP government, the BJP-led government, you are forced to criticize the process?
No, already 2002, the nation faced the SIR at many times. Not like this. Why they are making very cumbersome and very difficult? They want to purify the electoral roll. They start it early, give sufficient time. See, take for example, Villupuram district. It has 2% of tribal population. The tribal population now, the vulnerable tribal group, Irulas, they mostly
They are nomads.
Semi-nomads. They mostly reside in the water bodies and nomadic tribes like Narikurvas and Pumbum, Matukar and other kind of nomadic tribes also there. They don't have
Any of the proof?
Any of the proof the election commission declared. Thousands of tribal families has no community certification in our state. So how can they give proof like this? So most of the tribal people will be affected. And women.
No, how they voted in all these elections when they are not having any of those
No,
identity proofs?
they have a voter ID.
Okay.
But now it become invalid. They have Aadhaar. Now it become invalid. The Aadhaar, they accept the Aadhaar on condition only. So they ask land document, the degree certificate, birth certificate. See, how can they get?
Sir, when I spoke to ADMK leaders and BJP leaders, they said opposition parties are making fake claims. This will not, reduce the number of voters. This will not eliminate eligible voters. But what's your thought? Do you think it is just the ADMK is just supporting the BJP's voice, or
Yes, they are blindly supporting because they don't know anything about the SIR. The ADMK representative, Jayakumar, attended the all party meeting. The participants told he doesn't know anything about the SIR. So they don't want to know anything. They don't want, they merely blindly supporting BJP. See, in Bihar, 81 eligible voters were left out after SIR. 81 lakh voters were left out after SIR. So, in Tamil Nadu, near about 1 crore voter facing the same fate here. The approach, the basic principle of the whether it is SIR or NEP, the BJP government, the basic principle is exclude people. So they don't function, they don't accept constitution because constitution is a basic principle is inclusivity, but they are following the law of Manu. That basic principle of law of Manu is exclusion. They are excluding crores of people. See, after the introduction of NEP, I have raised a question in the parliament. I got the reply. Near about 2 crore enrollment
Has come down.
come down in the school education. They only gave the data. So after the introduction of NEP, 2 crore students were excluded from the education system. Now they want to crores of people excluded from the electoral system. So exclusion is the basic principles of Manuvadis, the Sanatanis, the BJP. They are implementing. They are not implementing the constitution. They are not upholding the constitution. They are destroying the basic principle of constitution. They are implementing a law of Manu, not constitution. That is the issue. They don't want the downtrodden people to get education. They don't want the OBC or SC/ST get jobs. They don't want the OBC, SC/ST people come to judiciary. They don't want OBC, SC/ST people and minorities to vote. Say they are using the law, the very law, to exclude the huge section of the society from the mainstream. That is the basic approach of the BJP.